The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the Magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
What's up, man? It's another beautiful night in the MIA, man. We were under the weather for a minute, but it comes out good today. We get sun. Yeah. It's what? It's more than the weather?
I don't know what that was.
Man, it was crazy. We just got a lot of water. That's all we have to say.
For a little bit.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Yeah, it was all Nemo down there. Yeah, man. But we're back in the shop, man. As John would say, we're back in the flesh.
Oh, damn. Where is that guy?
The shop is
How
open.
I beat him in here tonight?
Yeah. I think he'll tune in soon, man.
This guy.
Yeah, I don't think he's stuck out there, man. Mr. Never Sleep. We know he's not sleeping because that's Mr. Never Sleep.
Oh, man, he's a big truck driver, though, man.
Yeah.
He should have been like me moving through that water.
Yeah.
Some tow trucks getting stuck out there.
He got the muscle for the water.
Damn.
Yeah. Man, we're going to go along. You know what we do it on Friday nights, man. We chop it up, man, and we're glad to be here tonight again to do something like that again for us. I'm your boy, Q. Next to me, the man himself, Madness.
Back in the building.
Back in the building, man. No further, man. But we're gonna introduce another host, man, Mr. Republican, Mr. Blacks, man. The man of the moment right now, man. Blacks, what's up? What's up?
What up?
This is America. Don't catch you slipping up.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Why am I you?
Man,
Yeah, you see this foolishness. This is the treatment I get.
Oh, man, I see you, though.
Yeah,
I see
that's
you
a
with
treatment you
that
get,
black
man.
flag in
Oh,
the background,
that's-
dog. I
that's-
don't know, man.
That's a lot of respect,
Right,
man.
right.
Yeah,
Gotta represent, man.
yeah. But we're going in on it right now. Yeah, we're gonna chop it up, and we're gonna start off with, like, you know, I don't know how many people into this Cashapp situation, but we're gonna talk about the founder. What's his name again? Bob Lee.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was recently stabbed and killed in San Francisco. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that because there is so much different things about that situation where people are saying it's conspiracy, it's the big guy up top doing this, and
Intimate domain.
yeah,
Mm.
it's a whole lot of situation out there saying this and saying that, but
It might
2
be a little
days
similar
ago-
than that, yeah.
they have someone in custody.
It's 2 days now?
Yeah,
2 days.
I think it's about two.
It felt like it just happened right now.
It feel like it's just happening right now. Yeah, I think
guess it was too much rain.
yeah, we were so focused on that water,
Oh.
man. Yeah, but they're saying like 2 days ago they have a suspect on the stabbing of the CEO
Lima.
of Cashapp.
Moment.
Just not everybody knows what Cashapp. Can you guys, like, up to date? Cashapp is just a quick money exchange. It's much.
Blacks, you want to get in on that?
Yeah, cause I'm not really familiar with it. I was told I'm an old guy. I'm too scary not to have Cash App. And what's the next one
Oh
again?
man.
Zelle.
Yeah.
I'm just scared my money, man. I just want to hear one mistake with Cash App, one mistake with one of them, and I'm keeping out of that.
Yeah, a lot. Remember, a lot of them have issues. Cash App even had a security breach. I think it was last year, I believe.
Yeah. So
Mm-mm.
so you somebody that use it on a regular basis. You want to inform the viewer what is Cash App, because I'm sure a lot of people out there don't know it.
I mean, you can do. I mean, what the updates now is that you can do stock exchange.
Yeah,
Y'all get me now? Y'all get me?
A little bit.
a little bit. I'm hearing you just a little.
Whispering play. We need some real bass up in it, man.
I mean, nah,
Yeah, you gotta get out that
it's a
sexy
position-
voice, man.
It's a position.
Hey, you gotta have that madness voice, man.
Yeah, you gotta have that
want me to take
voice,
the wheel?
man.
Can you hear me now?
That's the tech.
I got you.
That's the tech behind the scene, man. Mr. Black IT.
I'm saying, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we are.
You are. You are. You're making the microphone look bad, man. That's what you're doing. Tell the people what Cash App is.
Yeah. All right, Blacks, take over since they can't.
Yeah. Blacks, you want to let them know what the Cash App
Yeah,
is?
no, you could use Cash App for anything, man. You could do business, you could file your taxes with it, you do payroll.
You can do stocks.
Yeah, you can even have your own banking account attached to it, where you get your own card with your own debit number and everything. You don't even have to have the debit card attached to the bank.
All right, this is the reason I had to put that question to you guys, because I just think that Cash App was just a transfer of money.
You can.
I mean, I'm across the street. You want to send us the money? I never know it was.
You could transfer. It pretty much took over all the other stuff. You had Square. You had the NFT, or not NFT, but NFC. Tap to pay functions. You have your QR codes. You got your payroll. You got your direct deposit. You got so much thing, taxes, everything you got. So it pretty much was the one hub for all of it. Yeah, I mean, so he was posing a threat because every year Cash App was adding on something new to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cash App was about to take over PayPal if they kept going. Be honest with you, because
so it become
now you can store money in there. Like say, hey, I'm gonna save up for a trip, and I want to take $25 out. So if I say, yo, I'm gonna put $25 in every week, and I don't have to see it. You can store it. They have like a little vault, so you can store the money in there, and then when you reach your goal, you can go ahead and take that out.
Transfer it out.
Transfer it back out.
Okay, I'm sure this is news to a lot of people, like how it's news to me now. I thought, as I said earlier, the Cash App was just to
man, you live under
send the money here.
Man. That's what it is.
Yeah, I gotta get from
you know why, man. You know why?
No,
Q up to no good, man. That's why.
No, let me go in. Let me go in my own way.
Hey, money in the mattress type of deal.
You're going back to it now. That's why I'm saying I'm going on my way. One way, I go. Yeah, no, go tell you about it. You have to give me my money. You have to give me my money. You owe me my money.
That's not it, Q.
You owe me my money.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
You have to give me my money in my hand. I saw we used to it. You know. You owe me some money.
You can't insure your money like that, man.
Hey, at least this time you walk out with the money. No, you don't get stopped.
but
oh man,
you see what I'm saying? With the Cash App, it's scary as the simplest thing now. So we're gonna go back to the situation with the founder. Bob. He was Bob Lee. He was stabbed and fatally. He died from the stabbing and thing. But recently, about 2 days ago, they arrest someone allegedly has something to do with it, which is a friend of his, and that friend is also what, a tech. That friend is a tech.
He's a tech.
Yeah, but it's a whole lot of. He's a tech. Okay. Yeah, this dude, man. But for
the
real,
is messing you up a little bit.
It's
so wrong with the name.
Yeah,
Nami.
it's always been
Nami Mo Mini.
Nami
Mo Mini.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the person allegedly
He's the suspect
killed
in
him.
question.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? But what we're trying to show you, this happens so much. The closest people around you. when you say this is friend, and it's always been like the closest people with you, trying to get you out, get you down. Because first of all, a lot of people think it was a conspiracy.
Yeah, the government,
the government, the takeover, and everything. So would a friend take a fall for that like that? Just admit that he's the person who did that?
Probably not, man.
Probably
I don't
not.
know, friend or foe. I don't. People are not gonna fess up to that, man. If you don't have video footage,
so it's not a conspiracy now.
I mean, it could be the setup because think about it. Soon as he gets stabbed up, all of a sudden, boom, there's a replacement that's doing exactly the same. Because remember, the government don't like. Remember, and the only reason why the taxes thing came into play is because this administration put in a law with the new IRS team that they put out, where they were going to start taxing a lot of that stuff on people. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because people were doing a lot of transactions back and forth between each other, and they were like, yo, we're not getting no tax money out of this. Yeah. You see how it affected PayPal, because PayPal started ramping up. I'm talking about PayPal taking a lot of money out of taxes now. You know what I'm saying? Once you start doing transactions. Now you got to be like, oh, yeah, it's just a personal gift. No business involved. You know what I'm saying? So they don't take out that tax. But it's a lot of issues. But all of a sudden
now. 1 second, Black. Hold on. We got to bring in the lady of the hour. Aaliyah is in the house.
Yeah, because girls is players too.
Man, you got to see with the tech tonight.
Hello, everyone.
What's up?
Ladies getting money all around the world because girls is players too.
Hey, what's going on with this thing, man?
Bug it out, man.
Man, you got to see with the tech, man. Yeah,
you saw me clicking it.
Oh man,
the engineer is on a roll tonight, man. He's feeling good, man. He's feeling
between him and the keyboard.
He finally getting a vacation, y'all.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, what's good with you?
Yeah, no further.
What's going on, everyone?
Chilling.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Queen back in the building, man. It's you, Joe. Yeah, Aaliyah, you know what we were talking about recently? I don't know if you following us with the tech situation and the
Cashapp situation. Getting stabbed up, government dropping in a replacement, right on time.
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah. So, but so Blacks, I know you're good on this, and you're what you were saying earlier. Do you still have the conspiracy theory of this thing? You were saying.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely looking at it that way because remember, these things don't just happen. They don't just say, "Hey, one day we just gonna pop up and do something." These things are planned out, man. Because who heard of FEDNOW before this situation?
No one.
And it was introduced like days after.
Nope. Not 24 hours later.
24 hours.
Right later. after the news broke. Right after the news broke.
Don't be afraid. FEDNOW is here.
Who's gonna use FEDNOW? Hey, mark my words. Okay. They're gonna compromise Cashapp, and then they're gonna be pushing you towards that. Or they might remember, most of the things you see in the grocery store ain't the company. It's already owned by the ones you're running from. So I don't know. We got to figure out who really owns Cashapp at this point.
So now, well, Leah, you have any thoughts on it before we jump into the Name Mo Mini? Because
you love that name.
It's interesting. It's a little interesting.
Yeah.
I could say a lot. I don't know if I want to go that deep or not. Because everything is going to be allegedly. So I think I'm going to let you have that.
Okay. So the text message to Bob Lee is the sister, allegedly. We're going to run with the alleged since you mentioned that. Allegedly.
Yeah, but hold on, but isn't a text message physical though? So
yeah, text messages we don't have to use allegedly.
Remember, we can't say allegedly because that's what they provided from her. So we can talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, the text message.
The thing is, if they don't show us the message, right? If they didn't post it, you know, hey, blacks got into something and the sister of the person is texting you.
Yeah,
it's still alleged. You know, we kind of got to run with alleged because it's hearsay.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
You know, there may not even be a sister. I mean, really, we don't know. It sounds a little like a cover up to me. I want to see the sister. I want to see an interview where I reached out, you know.
Well, this message was shared by the district attorney.
Sound like an agent, man. But oh, it seems fishy, man. Seems fishy. Now,
so it's a conspiracy then.
It's all a conspiracy, man.
Maybe you should make Alia go deep. Not too deep.
She's staying away from
all y'all going ahead.
Oh man.
She said she's not putting herself in the target on that one.
Yeah,
but certain.
I'm guesstimating.
But we keep on saying conspiracy. If somebody is they arrest somebody for it.
It's all theories until they present facts.
Yeah.
Like we have to see facts as the people, as press, before we can move forward.
Okay.
In this particular moment, we're running off of whatever stories they sell us. Okay. That's the sad reality. One man is dead. We know this for sure. We also know that the government has released FEDNOW. These are facts.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about it, and the whole thing about it is too, I think we take things that we see on TV really lightly. We think that everything that we see on TV is real and true, but we have to remember that we watch movies and they look real. We watch all these other things and they look real. And then we don't realize when they tell us it's real news that it could also be unreal.
True.
And when you really think about it, the way they put things together, they can stage anything, put anything together. Should we cry about movies and we be feeling it?
Yeah.
So what makes anything else any different?
Good acting.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. But at the same time, why we are calling it conspiracy is because what is called FEDNOW,
like the same day,
and that's under the government.
Mm-hmm.
So that will know every movement that you make with transaction, every transaction, and it will be taxed.
Basically, they can. All right. So say for example, you owe a ticket, and you want to wait till the end of the month to pay the ticket.
They take it.
FedNow can just be like, nah, we're gonna take it out right now.
Wow.
So they have the same system in, I don't want to be wrong, China. That I think it was the truck drivers.
Oh, it was I heard about that.
Where they didn't get paid.
Where they didn't get paid. They have the same system there, and that's what they did. They cut off everything from them.
Yeah.
So basically,
they eliminate the physical dollar.
Yeah, they eliminate the physical dollar.
Yeah.
Which meaning that the banks, all right. So say if you do a transaction, it will go from the bank to FedNow to wherever you buy it. If you're buying from Amazon, if you're buying from Walmart, so the transaction goes in that order.
Okay.
So you don't see
anything. So it's like a third party. Your money is gonna chop
middleman.
Yeah. FedNow is the middleman. So it goes from the bank, FedNow, to wherever.
Okay, so they know every movement. So as you said, that can be very serious if you're doing a money transaction to that and you owe a ticket. They don't have to wait until you feel like paying for that ticket. They can just withdraw that money from. Okay, that's crucial.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We got another guest coming
in.
Who is that?
Oh boy. You want to introduce him?
Let me see what the engineer is saying. Where's the doorbell at? Where is that doorbell?
He brought himself in.
What?
He brought himself in.
Man done barged in.
Oh my goodness. All right, where's the doorbell at? Let me see.
Nah, I got another one.
Oh, he got an intro.
It's just me, myself, and I.
You want to bring in Mr.
Are
That's
you
a
on
good
vacation
song.
again?
What is that?
Don't sound so enthused.
Mr. Never Sleep, Mr. New York is in the building, man. John, what's up? What's up?
Yo.
Not much. You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we.
I see you representing in the background, man. We're gonna continue with it. It's just one of those nights.
I'm gonna chip out and come back.
Oh
in.
man.
Let me trip out and come back in.
Okay. Yeah, John has some.
You can hear me?
Blacks. You with us, Blacks?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're still on the same situation. We want to move on, but
Come back in.
we want to get your point of view. Is it a conspiracy, man? I know you're a guy, you focus on those things. So we want to find out from Blacks what he thinks about it. Somebody's in jail now for it.
I don't know why you want people to talk about conspiracy on here.
Yeah.
No, but my whole thing though, I mean, think about this, right? All of a sudden now they just got this fall person that's attached to the whole thing, the whole system. He's a tech consultant or part of the whole. Yeah. So now they're trying to make it seem like what was in-house arguments led to this. Is that what they're trying to say?
Blacks.
Yeah, but
Blacks.
Is that what
you
they're
remember?
trying to say?
You remember Juicy Smollett? Remember that? I'm getting juicy vibes from this thing, man.
I mean, well, no, we can't because someone actually.
I mean,
so
Juicy was on. I mean, Juicy was on tape. He was beat up,
But I'm just saying,
stage
man's actually
acting.
got
it might have went a little too far. Who knows?
yeah, because we recently have I can't remember them. It's about two more tech that was passed away recently from these guys dealing what you call it cryptocurrency. Yeah, about two of them or three of them. Three of them just mysteriously died. So it's
yo. Remember you had the what was the dude name? You had the dude Bankman, the young dude that was running that scam, and then you had SVB, which is what's the name over there in what's it the box at California bank over there that crashed down, and they were running all the people couldn't get their money out.
I
they were
remember
using
that.
the people money for all sorts of other nonsense.
Yeah.
All this money stuff going down now. And then here's what's crazy. They announced a whole a crypto, like a digital currency bill that they're putting into play. You know what I'm saying? The government announcing that. Canada's already running it. You know what I'm saying? Granted, they already bringing it in from
the US dollar
big brother over there in China already been using this currency, but all of a sudden now they're doing the same exact thing. Y'all don't find it kind of odd? You know what I mean? Y'all don't find this kind of odd? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh man, so should we be putting it in the mattress again? I mean, does it have any
I'm just saying.
value at this point, like
keep the money under the bed now. Put it back under the mattress.
No, but what they're doing is remember now. They know this administration isn't gonna run for long. All right, their main goal is to destroy the economy of America. You get what I'm saying? Because how we go from winning 1 second, then a flip of a switch, everything's screwed. Every price is up to the roof. We already spoke about this. How they're telling us that supplies isn't there, but then you look in the docks and all the supplies are just sitting there. So how you raising up inflation when the supplies are right there? They went around and told all the farmers that, hey, we're gonna raise up your taxes. We're gonna charge you with a carbon tax. The farmers. The last person you wanna bother is the farmers. No farmer is rich. Farmers doing their thing because they're trying to feed the world. Ain't no farmer on this planet rich. I'll be honest with you. If you want depth, go be a farmer. You'll see some depth. You know what I mean? So they're over there taxing the farmers because of cow farts, all right? About chickens and all of that stuff. And next thing you know, what's happening? The same farmers that they're destroying, who's buying up the land? Banks, Gates himself been buying up the majority of the farmland in America. You know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden, here they are. They're gonna all these individuals that have individual currency routes are now mysteriously having problems right after they starting to pass a bill about digital currency. Come on, man.
Yeah. Is there a way to combat it? Like, what happens if the world takes the turn and everything becomes digital? Like, what are our options if that's it? Cash is no longer relevant.
Well, barter system. You have to go back to the barter system as far as a community.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because if they want to go to if they want to go to a cashless system where you're just tapping your phone to pay for whatever.
Yeah.
Then you would have to go to the barter system because that means they will control your currency. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to start to get to know your neighbors and friends because there's a problem with that. If you don't know your neighbors and friends, they can't trust you to purchase with you or to even trade currency with you, whatever currency they have.
Yeah.
So we got to get out of our bubble on social media and start talking to people. You know what I mean? Because
so this is more like tapping into the will work for rice type thing.
Yeah, whatever it is. Like if you a painter, if you're an architect, if you any of that, you know what I'm saying? If you're a nurse, you better start using that service and say, hey, listen, I could give your kids annual checkups or whatever the case is. You got a service that you doing, say you got a person that works at a dealership or you got any of that. You get what I'm saying? You start trading that service.
Okay.
Yeah, man. All right.
Well, no, because my thing is like they released the video now. The video, like, did we need that video? I don't know. You see the man staggering, screaming for help, running through the streets. Did you see that video, Blacks?
Yeah, I seen the video.
Hey, did you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, it just looked real sketch because it's kind of weird how they just have all of this info out. You know what I mean? So soon. You know what I mean? Got the man's video showing the man peeling over because they said he first time it happened he ran off. He tried to stop a vehicle. Letting them know that he got
he was trying to stop him, and then it was like it took off.
Yeah, they took off on him, and then he went to flag down another vehicle. They didn't stop. So then, you know what I mean? But my whole thing is, that kind of behavior you would expect in like California and other spots, New York, but not that here, and then for it to happen, down here, it's like, it's kind of weird, man.
Yeah.
Here in San Francisco.
It's happened in San Fran.
Yeah, this wasn't.
San Francisco, it happened.
Oh no! Oh, you know what? I'm making a mistake because he lived down here. My bad.
Yeah. And
he went up there to visit. But notice how it was crazy though.
But it's unexpected if it's a friend,
It's weird, man. It's weird because I'm telling you right now, and that right there even puts me way further in my conspiracy hat now, because California is going through a lot of currency issues. You know what I mean? A lot of banking frauds, a lot of craziness is going on in California. So you mean to tell me he just go there to visit or whatever the case is?
Well, and it was the conference that, I mean, there's a lot of, speculation. Let's do it that way.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
I don't really know what was going on up there, but it was a conference supposedly where a lot of the techs had got together, and apparently at some point, either that day or a couple of days prior to, him and exec consultant, that's the lingo that they're using, had an altercation, a verbal altercation. This is why the sister sent him a message like, hey, I know he came down hard on you. I think those are the words exactly. Like, he came down hard on you. I'm just checking to make sure you're all right. Everything is good on your end.
Yeah. So it seems like as the sister bring that to the
police,
the police attention.
I mean, they don't.
They don't what?
They don't have to. All right. So
as if she's giving up her brother.
I don't think. Like, if they see the text messages and like say, all right, his wife said, yeah, I could open his phone, and then they go and look through it.
You don't need the sister. Yeah, what Blacks are saying is you don't really need anybody
Yeah.
to come forth with anything because they would have all of his information. They would have all of his.
So
belongings.
why did the sister come forward?
No, I'm saying before the argument,
Yeah.
she just texted him and said, "Hey."
After the argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took it like.
It's you handle the situation real classy. She said, meaning he didn't go hard at him. He just take
But I don't know. She's saying it in this way, but he's saying a whole different thing.
Yeah.
The brother. So let's see how it all.
We see how it go. All right, I don't know. We're chopping it up. We're gonna go continuing what with or the topics.
Story, but I'm telling you, it's just a sketch though.
Hey, Kerry, John is in the building. John. let's bring in this dude, man. Cause
man.
I'm just chilling.
He's
Somebody
in.
said that I was.
How many bars you got?
We
over
want
there,
to We want to
Where
hear
you at,
something
man?
from him
Where you at? You
about
working
the
from
situation
home?
before we
Where
move
are you
on.
today, player? Where you at? How many bars you got?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good. I got 2 3/4.
Man. So we got you for about 5 minutes. All right.
I never knew
right on the edge.
was in.
Let's do it quick now. Do you have any thoughts?
See, I got the shirt on.
Oh man, this guy here.
Oh, the sound
Traveling
shirt?
again, huh?
Oh my god.
Hey, you see the conspiracy on the shirt?
Yo, I had to wear it for blacks. I had to wear it for blacks because he's probably like, yo, where were you at 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
That night, April 4th. Where were you, player?
Yeah.
All y'all going ahead.
I saw a light-skinned brother in that video with white shirt running the opposite direction.
That's
Now,
what
I
I'm
don't know
Hey, he peeled off on him.
I've been listening. Yeah, I couldn't make it into the shop, but I've been listening.
Okay.
Y'all made some good points. I mean, I think Aaliyah was talking about it before about what we see on TV is not is you having to realize sometime what's really reality from what's fiction or what's drama or what they want you. It's programming. It's programming at the end of the day. So when you talk about these things, it sounds like a sci-fi or like Star Trek or
surreal,
something like that, because it just don't seem. All right, the best one, what was the one that was Will Smith was in that time when they had set him up enemy of the state, something like that.
Enemy of the state, yeah.
That would be the best one I can refer to, because that can happen. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, you see what happened to Snowden.
Snowden
spoke. He spoke about one little thing, and they said, "What he just said?" Hey,
but here's the interesting thing about it.
Shut him down immediately.
Hold on, let me hear it, Johnson.
But all these CEOs and all these Bitcoin people just been getting knocked off lately. That's another thing you got to pay attention to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, man.
So now with the new situation going on with all the scare tactics and everything that's going on, China, Russia, the new currencies, them going into, like you were stating before, the what's it called, FEDNOW?
FEDNOW.
We old school.
The only thing where I'm trying to put the puzzle together with is, I mean, I guess it's old school tactics, but what do they gain by knocking these people off, really?
Everything.
Control. Yeah, it's total control.
We understand that portion of it. That's
but what it is though,
old school way.
No, but what it does though, it removes the players off the table, and then it creates an immediate regulation, because they're bringing in a new system in a digital age. So what they have to do is they have to set a new standard for everything. You get what I'm saying? And then for them to call it, FEDNOW, right after they put together that whole IRS task force and everything like that, going around checking everybody, because they were even talking about
Fed later.
them going into your accounts,
yeah,
and checking. If you're getting like what they said, like $600 or something like that, more than that, through Cashapp, PayPal, and stuff like that. Yeah, they're gonna start auditing your accounts. You get what I'm saying? Because the government feel like, oh, they don't have enough. or they don't have their toe in your soup. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So now what they're gonna do is these systems been running. People chose these systems to get away from
but
all of the taxes,
the natural
ultimately.
system.
I don't know if John Heard what Black IT said earlier. This new app now, if you have money in that app, you owe for a ticket. They don't need to wait until the ticket due. They just take that money out.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Kind of
crazy.
taps back into like
That's crazy.
the thought process for the electric vehicles. If everybody converts to an electric vehicle, nothing stops whoever's behind the master keyboard from just shutting yours off when they want to.
Shutting down
high
everybody.
speed chase.
But here's
Yo,
the thing
they
that
already did that in Cali with the Nest system.
Yeah.
They were telling everybody to stop using the AC like that, and all these people that jumped to smart homes and all that, and they had the Nest system into the AC, they shut that down. People couldn't turn it on. They couldn't nothing. They cut it all down, and people were like, "Yo, this is crazy."
But this is something we always talk about on the show.
Yes.
Again, comfort zone. Not only that, but the bigger thing where you got to realize again at the end of the day, FEDNOW, Federal Reserve, private. But I mean that it's a bigger entity behind the whole movement. The banking, it's one or two people controlling the game altogether.
The Fed's been
so
the mafia though. They've been the they've
But
been
that's the
there
point
knocking
being
at your
made
door
right
in your
now.
wallet.
People still thinking that this has something to do with government, like like the Federal Reserves is the government. They know. So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
people
who
got
you
to still
think
realize
fund the government though?
they still realize. But that's going back to it's no different than any gang, Gestapo, blah blah, whatever name you want to call it, mafioso, anything. It's the same thing. It's a gang movement. So it's a small amount of these people that's controlling the world. That's it. At the end of the day, but it's for the people out here now. What you gonna do?
But that's what I was saying earlier, that we got to start, getting
Barter
back to knowing
again.
each other with the bartering system. You know what I'm saying? Because when they go to a cashless society, they literally gonna say, "Now we don't like what you've been talking about. We don't like what you stand for. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut you off." You know what I'm saying? They already did that, because look, with that the SVD or B banking thing that got shut down over in California, nobody could have pulled their money out because they cut it off. You know what I mean? So there were lawsuits everywhere because people were like, "Yo, they didn't warn them or nothing. They just boom, shut it down." Next thing you know, you come to find out there's like millions of dollars missing. You get what I'm saying, from their account. Yet there's money going out, there's money being sent this way, money being sent that way. But yet you over here, the regular customer that put your money in that bank, you can't even take your money out because they're trying to say, "Oh, they don't have your money." But yet their COOs and them are getting paid off. Money's going to this way, money's going to another country, and they're like, "Where you getting that money from?" You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's the same situation. And that bank was built on trust and the new age and all this other stuff. And look what they did to the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As Soldier said, it's all about control.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
And we've been hearing about that for the longest while. We growing that.
Over again. Yeah,
we growing that, hearing that they want to control us, and it's like they're getting there little by little
But I'm
MC
gonna tell you
getting.
something. It sounds harsh, but ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you gonna do. Listen, at the end of the day, it sounds harsh. These people gonna make it happen. That's what they do. That's what they do. These people are gonna make it happen. Listen, you always gonna find. You remember what was it like? The Running Man. You got all these movies. You can name a bunch of them. That you got the masses that go out and go against the grain.
Yeah, in time.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You remember Eagle Eye?
We're gonna take away that board from the
Justin Timberlake when
that's
the time,
in time.
You can buy the time and stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, they've been programming nothing but. I don't want. Let me choose my word correctly. They've been choosing. They've been creating more saps or more soft individuals. We're not gonna get those Malcolms and Deweys and all. The revolution is a wrap. You're not getting that anymore because the minute we say now, hey, grab your arms and let's go make this happen. Man, I'm good.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
Times have changed.
I remember there was a guy that was the first guy to experiment from the campus and the North Campus of FIU with having a chip placed in them where you can go to the store and just put your arm up against the thing and it'll read it and all that yards. And that person was cool
don't need that
with
now.
them putting this thing in his system.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because he wanted to be the first one to be the one that said, I had that chip in me and I want to test it out and I want to do this. So when you have a mentality like that in the system, come on. The rest of us that's outside of the matrix, the army is getting smaller.
Well, I mean, why you think they've been doing all these challenges? These challenges is to pretty much brainwash the community into groupthink form. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Where they're all the same. That's why all these challenges, and the dumber the challenge, the more lethal the brainwashing was. The milk crate, the cinnamon. They even had one where people were putting their tongue on the outlet. You know, all sorts of foolishness. They had, you seen the one where they had their nose ring that they were electrifying? I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I'm telling everybody that these are experiments that they're doing because they know that this generation is back to the hippie generation with the LSDs. And one thing that does is put your mind in a state where you could be manipulated because that's what the CIA used to use. They used LSD for this truth serum back in the days. They used it for from MK Ultra. You get what I'm saying? Back in the days. And people say, oh, MK Ultra is nah, it's in the documents. Go look this shit up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what they're doing right now. Social media, TikTok, all of that stuff. Brainwashing.
The news.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what it is. People say, oh man, you mean to tell me that dude got 5 million views because he shot an arrow through his mouth? Damn, I want 5 million views. Next thing they shoot an arrow. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So what it's gonna do is they're gonna introduce a system, and they're gonna say, look at all this stuff we're gonna give you if you just sign over your freedom. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they do. That's what they're doing right now. You see all these people over in Beijing right now protesting against the leadership because they were part of that system, and that system is murdering them right now. Like, I mean, I'm talking about like legit murdering them. You get what I'm saying? But the people there, I just watched a video where they're under heavy debt. I'm talking about they got debt like it ain't no tomorrow. And to get out of it in Beijing.
Okay.
And just to get out of it, they gotta now pay up money to individuals that's tied to the state. And those individuals have rates through the roof. So you end up working nonstop just to pay off the debt, like housing debt, food, credit cards, any of that. I'm watching these things and I'm like, this don't even make no sense. Like they live just to pay off the debt. And you can't get out of it. So they've been heavily protesting, going against the government. And right now, none of that's trying to be leaked out because, that's one of the things over there. They don't want the world to know what's going on.
Keep that all in-house.
The problem with it is if their system is that jacked up, why is our leaders talking about we need to have a system like theirs? You know what I mean? In our society of freedom, remember we're not under dictatorship. We're not under communism and all of that. You get what I'm saying? We under where that dude on the left side of my yard can do whatever the hell he want. This guy over there doing whatever he want. This person's doing whatever they want. Now they're programming us to all have that same mindset. And then what they're doing is they're turning those individuals that are programmed against the individuals that don't want to be a part of the system. You know what I'm saying? That's why they just demonizing everybody left to right. You feel what I'm saying? They going after the traditional. Anybody that's traditional, your target. Anybody that's a conservative, your target. Anybody that's either a free thinker, your target. Because they purposefully attach extremism to your name. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the same individuals, those women that was there, the Fed said, FBI said, or the administration pointed the FBI to parents, to mothers that was concerned about the education that's going on in their classrooms.
Yeah,
and
that's
said
crazy.
that they were domestic terrorists.
Yeah.
They called them domestic terrorists
Yeah.
for requiring the information be vetted before taught to their child. You get what I'm saying? That's how bad of a system we in right now. And people don't think the only reason why they haven't just came out and just knocked you over the head with it is because of how the people here in this country will react. So that's why they got to keep brainwashing the youth and the teenagers and the millennials, which I'm a part of, but I don't know, bro. Some of my people just hella goofy. No, yeah, we are millennials. Well, at my age, anyways, I'm a millennial. You get what I'm saying? It's the generation Z and on is the ones that are screwing everything up.
But I'll be honest with you, it's not just the generation Z. The older folks now are starting to act like they're 22 too.
Yeah, because you don't see it. They all divorced now, and they're going to that. What's the best attention? Go on social media, post a pic with some makeup, and now you got everybody flocking. It's the instant gratification thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's satisfying. So the old heads are now recruiting younger girls to teach them how to behave on social media. You feel what I'm saying? So now when that happens, what do? They turn into the same, product that's been created.
Yeah.
And in order for them to continue on that route, they have to behave the same way. You know what I mean? You're not successful as an individual anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, Blacks, we're gonna chop it up. I know when you're in something that is very interested, you want to
man. You know me, man.
Yeah, you want to. Yeah, I know you like to.
Don't ask me no questions about something I'm passionate about. You know?
Yeah. I know. We said it earlier, but we still got one for you. We still got one at the end for you, and you're gonna take that home. But we're gonna talk about the young lady that was killed in Mexico.
Shanquella Robinson.
Yeah. But the US is saying no, they won't drop any.
Is it even an update? Really?
Yeah,
I mean that's been a thing.
No, you're not going to do anything. We already knew that.
Some of it, they put it on the back burner.
It's not in our jurisdiction. Yeah, but we always knew that.
No, but it bothers me somehow. It bothers me somehow when I sit and think about it.
Yeah.
Would they pursue more if it was the others?
No.
You don't think so?
No, they would have.
No.
What you say, Blacks?
They would have. It depends on. I'm gonna go back. We have
two persons said no.
Yeah, it don't matter. But what I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna go back to the state. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go back to the state.
Yeah. Okay. You wanna? I wanna ask Alia about it. What do you think, Leah?
If it would be different if it was a white person? Absolutely.
There would be more coming out of this.
The pilgrims will be looking for the pilgrim.
That's just what I think too.
That ain't it.
That's what I just
not
think.
In this case. Okay. My thoughts. I respect your response. Entirely.
I don't know about blacks though.
Mm-hmm.
It's not here.
The
U.S. is telling us that they're not going to do anything. Mm-hmm. We already knew that. It didn't happen here.
Mm-hmm.
There's no crime here.
But
that's a hard negative. But this is the reality. So madness, and we've been through this once before.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this conversation with DaCosta. That's my dog right there. It's my musical genius. We call him Ethan Hawke. All right, DaCosta. Mm-hmm. Him and I had a conversation a couple weeks ago in reference to something similar. Street justice. Mm-hmm. See, in the States, is this person and that person? Oh, they're the Cabo Six. Oh, okay. Cabo Six, huh? Mm-hmm. And they where did they stay again? Because that's all I'm waiting on you to drop.
Mm-hmm.
What's the mama name? Mm-hmm. Street justice is definitely a thing. If you wanted to do something here, we as a people, pilgrims or other, could easily go and pursue getting something done. But if you're relying on the government, if you're relying on state laws, it's not going to happen. Legally, it can't happen because the crime didn't happen here. But this is the U.S. telling us what the U.S. is not going to do. We still have no clue as to what Mexico is going to do. Remember, Cabo is a huge tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Like, they can't, there's no way they're going to let this slide.
But I think
but they would
the Mexican government was corresponding or working with the US on it at first. They said they would go with the process. Recently with the basketball player, what is her name again? Brenner in Russia.
Yeah. Brittany Griner.
Yeah. There were more protests, more push in Congress for her, and they did what they had to do.
But
it's not nothing. It's not fatal still. It's not fatal.
You mean for
a
dude?
Celebrity?
For her to come.
You mean for dude?
Huh?
This dude here.
Yo, Blacks.
His mic off. Good night, Black Republicans.
So that's just giving, to me, that's sending a message that if you want to kill somebody, just take them to Mexico and off them.
Jesus.
Yo, don't put that. Hey, don't put that on a pamphlet, okay?
I mean, it's obvious. If you sit here telling me that there's nothing that they can do, they shouldn't do anything, to let them handle it, then how many people thinking about taking their wives or their husbands over to them places and doing that and then coming back home and acting like nothing? We don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, but here's the problem though. But people got to know too. Now, remember, there was a huge, big ass warning of going to Mexico right now that people aren't listening because they just want to go to a vacation spot for cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been.
You remember when the resorts was killing people when they were mixing drinks?
Yeah.
When they were making their own versions of drinks and sodas and all that. They were rebottling sodas. They were rebottling alcohol with all sorts of mixtures in it, and people were dying, dying. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hear nothing about that. You ain't hear no federals went down. Nothing. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. It depends on the area, and it depends on who the people are.
Who you are.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you tied to a political family, trust me, I'm telling you, that thing would be wrapped up in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But if you... It don't matter what skin color you are. If you don't have a capital behind you or a name or whatever, or a system behind you of protection,
it's just a fatal.
They're not going to run their resources on you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to wash it right under. It ain't just about us, because that's been a problem over Mexico. Look how long ago that resort stuff was going down. It went from the drinks to the food to now people breaking in their homes. At one point, they had on the cartels were shooting at each other on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Right.
It was one of those, anybody could get it. It didn't,
Yeah, so
your
that's what I'm saying.
race
It's
was of no importance.
Spot. It is a hot spot, and people got to understand it. But like I said, remember episodes ago when I said people need to research the location they're going to.
Yeah.
What type of season it is. You know what I'm saying? If there's conflict, if it's a high conflict zone that you're going into right now, any of that. If you don't have family in a country that you're going to with high conflict zone, like, see, we go down to Jamaica, we straight, because we got family. We just go and live with them. We don't have to be at no resort where there's craziness going down.
But the thing is, they not researching nobody that's dying over here in the U.S.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So what makes you think
they're going to research
somebody?
Exactly.
We know where blacks won't be vacationing.
Will not be.
No,
I'm not going out there. You
nah.
Look at how cheap it is. Hey, look at it. I'll go watch a movie, do something right here.
Straight now.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely not going down to an area where I know there's conflict going down.
Black, you're a celebrity now, though, man.
No,
you're a celebrity now, man. We should be good over there, man.
Blacks go straight from the airport to the house and stay there for the whole entirety.
Yeah. Unless I figure out the zones and all of that, then okay, yeah, we could do something. But I ain't gonna run around there all willy-nilly like I'm nuts because of social media, so I could post some pictures and videos. This ain't that important.
Hey, wait a minute. What you trying to say?
Trigger.
Hey, look, we understand why you gotta do that. You know, shorties
No.
nowadays on social media
she
gotta
woke
get
up,
that
baby.
clout.
She
No,
woke
she
up,
said.
baby.
No, remember she
She
said.
woke up, baby.
No, the last time we were on a topic, she said next time she's gonna check out all these things about the zoning, find out the hospital areas there. She said she was gonna do that.
The
That won't
embassy,
stop
the
her.
whole 9 yards.
Yeah, she said she was gonna do that. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
Blacks
for
throwing
myself.
shades at her for.
Who's throwing shade?
No,
I'm
Blacks
speaking up.
saying he won't go nowhere unless he know the zones.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I do. I don't care what everybody else do. You see me out here trying to tell people not to do something? Nah, I do what I gotta do.
Blacks
You know what I
sound
mean?
like
And that's my awareness.
Going to a hotel to check them before, like, is it silk sheets or cotton?
Or just take the bodyguard.
Blacks ain't coming out the car.
Hey, yo, coming out, I'm looking around like, yo,
Oh, man,
that
yo.
situation I look right tonight. Yo.
Welcome.
Yo, swing her on the block
to
one more
Mexico,
time.
my friend. Blacks is like, okay. Looks nice.
Hey, what's your name?
Are you coming out the car, my friend? No.
Nah, not today. Not this week.
Hey, be like, hey, get away from the door. Get away from the door.
I spent good money for this rental.
I read about this area, and it's not too.
You know what? Get away from the door. I gotta go right there. I already know where my location is. I read the map. Get out the way.
All right, so let me ask, Aaliyah, you've been to Mexico, am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
What part?
Playa, Tulum, Cancun.
Okay.
I was about to say that it is not once.
Huh?
No, I was about to say that. I'm sure it's not once.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of different areas.
All right, so what? 3 so far. So out of the 3, which one did you? Well, Tulum, I know is like Cancun was always the it, but now there's so many other it factors now over there. So which one did you find sketchy?
I don't think I stayed in any area that I felt was sketchy.
So none of them when you first went there, none of them felt a funny way or nothing.
No.
Did you go during the spring break type movement or outside of the seasons?
No, it was outside of the seasons.
Okay. And I think that's another thing too. I think sometimes when the spring break situation happened, a lot more things probably will go down due to the fact that they know this is what they call robbing season. It's picking seasons. It's time when they know that people are gonna be down here drinking. They're not paying attention to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the only place that I felt sketchy, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
don't worry, he's gone.
When I went to Egypt,
wow,
there was
nice
a part in my trip that I felt a little sketchy.
Okay.
That was the only time in all my travels that I ever felt as though I had a concern.
Okay, I
don't know whether it was. I don't know whether it was just because you're far away, and it's harder to be able to get assistance or what. But I guess my little feminine emotion kicked in.
Yeah. But Blacks, I was just why I couldn't get the smile off my face. I'm just thinking of Blacks on the beach in his boots, his passport in his back pocket, ready to leave.
Nah, man.
Ready to leave because Blacks ain't taking that light. I know Blacks won't do Mexico. I'm a little bit skeptic with Mexico.
Anywhere I go though, anywhere I go though, I always
he's ready to go.
A backup plan, something. I got a bug out bag in the truck right now. You get what I'm saying? Just in case.
Man. We know it.
Emergency kits and all of that. Because you remember, everybody keeps saying how we coming up to the end times or everything look like the end times. But yet ain't nobody getting ready. Nobody prepping, nobody securing themselves, nobody's nothing. So it's kind of like you see the tsunami coming and you ain't planning an escape route. You just gonna sit there and say, "Damn, bro, hey, that looked like a tsunami." The hell you looking at it for? Get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to stuff, I'm always prepared for certain things, man. I don't like being in situations, you know what I mean, and not knowing about something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing is wrong with that because I have I had a friend of mine where he does the same thing like you. He drives with a survival pack. Backpack. He has a lot of stuff in it. So everybody does things different, you know? Yeah. All right, we got
utility belt.
That's Batman over there, man.
I what?
I wish I had the utility belt. I wear that thing around me every day.
Man, my man, he's going on vacation with a utility belt on.
Hey, I just accessorize it wherever I go. If it's in the club, I put some diamonds on the side.
Hey, listen, this is the only dude I'm seeing on the beach with flip flops and a utility belt on with a white beat.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? How people walk around with a fanny pack, but they gonna complain about me walking around with my prepared.
Oh man.
Okay. A whole fanny pack on.
Both them shits is played out. I don't know what
shit. You see how much people wearing fanny packs these days?
No man should have a fanny pack.
You shouldn't be concerned about what other people are doing.
Say what?
Hey, but guess what though?
I say he shouldn't be concerned about what other people are doing. That's what he just finished saying.
Blacks?
But John John would be the guy on the beach in Mexico in his Timberland, his passport in his back pocket on the beach. As something goes down, is the airport.
Hell yeah. Yo, when I went to
we made it out.
Yeah.
Somehow we made it out with the Timbo boots on in the sand.
I'm not telling you.
Hey, who got rats running across the keyboard in the back?
Yeah, we got a lot of clicking.
There it is.
That was John.
That's your ass. Why you so nervous? Why you so nervous over there?
No, I got
Black. Before we close, man.
That's his Android.
Blacks, before we close, man, we're gonna give you the rest of the moment. We're gonna give you the rest.
So what should I do?
You need to do your research, player.
Well, you better find out. You better find out and see if it's on the no-fly list.
That's a whole squad going out there. So,
man, first stop whatever that clicking is on your side.
You on that move, man?
Is it me?
Man, it's you. There it is. It's going.
All right, yo, let me clock out and clock back in, man. Damn.
Nah, man, it's over with, man.
Nah, man, it's
What Blacks?
We're gonna make that big ass no limit chain off, man.
Blacks. The rest of the. What's that? What's that?
That's John. You gotta mute him.
Yo.
All right.
Blacks. All right. Before we close, Blacks, we're gonna jump on that situation. The last piece of the chop up. What was it?
Yeah, muted himself.
What you said?
Bye.
All right, man. Be safe, man.
Oh,
jeez.
Man. Why, he's out?
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. It's the mic. Just use the phone, man.
I got the phone.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's the Android.
Oh,
I got an iPhone, baby. Stop.
No, he got an iPhone. You never know he upgrade.
What is it? An iPhone 10?
I'm
a user error. That's what it is.
Is it an 8 or is it an 8, 9, or 10?
Hey, you got an iPhone 4S, y'all.
Oh man!
All that Chrome accent is interfering right now.
I'm talking.
No, see, what's happening?
Man, I'm very disrespectful. Holla.
Yeah, Blacks. Before we close, you're gonna take this. Why Democrat states aren't prosecuting criminals? Blacks.
But
no, they're
trying to destroy the economy, man.
We gotta listen to Black. We gotta listen to blacks with this, man. He got points on it, so
they're trying to destroy the economy in those states.
Q is something else.
Because think about it. No, but think about it. You got LA,
it's
right?
A
you
whole
got California.
Episode,
California's
Black.
like the house.
Stop it, man.
Silicone and everything.
Let's give them a preview.
New York.
So
next time, on Live at the Barbershop, we will be discussing what is it? Q say it now. Hold on, Black. Say it again.
Why Democrat states aren't
failures
prosecuting criminals?
Next time on Live at the
Barbershop. The blue states. Hot garbage.
Yeah, let blacks tell them.
Tell them where you can find us at, Blacks.
All right, find us on all the streaming platforms, all right, social media and everything. YouTube, share the video. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe, share this video.
Now let's do this. Let's do this the proper way. So
next time on Live at the Barbershop, we will be discussing.
Go ahead, bust that down. Go ahead.
Why?
No. What he just said. Next time,
next time on Live at the Barbershop, we will be discussing why Democratic states are not prosecuting criminals and why they're failing. Hit us up. 9 o'clock.
Hit us up. Yeah.
All the platforms,
baby.
See, that's not
man.
bad, man.
I already said
the way we do it, man. That's the way we do it.
Yeah.
Check us out on all platforms. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share the video amongst all your friends. Tell them to follow for more information.
We did it.
Yeah.
Scratching.
Leah, we love you. We love seeing you, Leah, back in the building. I can't take them dudes, man. These dudes,
you gotta have fun with it.
Look at this, man. Oh my God. Look.
We're gonna
start throwing flowers now, y'all.
We're gonna take away this board from the tech. Man.
Oh man. We're gonna put it right here in the middle here.
Nah, that ain't it.
Yeah, it's gonna go right here. Like, hold on, get my sound effects.
It's the good old boy system.
And he got 10 million recorders of Q.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Just for you.
The iPhone. The iPhone.
Just for you.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you missed a lot. Like, they've been able to. Q is all over the soundboard. So we just need to put it right here.
The tech is crazy, man.
All right.
Need some gas too?
She full up my tongue, dog. What's she do? She full up my tongue, dog. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, she full that tongue, man.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Hey, man, the man
These are
don't
those
need money
behind the
back
scenes
for
live
no
at the
reason,
barbershop
man.
moments.
Huh?
We probably need to do a blooper episode, huh? Get some bloopers going on in here.
Yeah.
Family, we thank you for supporting us. Much love. This is another one. We'll catch you on the next one.
What they say? Go out the world and be somebody.
Yeah. Going dynamite.
I'll catch y'all later. See y'all next week, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all love.
Go out in the world and be somebody.
Peace.